Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We do not have a wine and chat tonight, but I did want to come on here and answer some of y'all's questions related to So Magical at Sea, since that is opening in 1 hour. 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour. So come on, say hi. Let me know who's here tonight. It's not wine and chat, but if you want to let me know what you're drinking on tonight, I've just got some Diet Coke in my sticker-filled cup. If you're in Patreon, you know. But let's see, who do we have on? Oh my gosh, Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle, and she's in line for Panera to get a lemonade. Yum yum. Dina's here. Hi, Dina. And then we've got Christy. And great timing. If I can't always backwards. If I can't see your face or name and it says Facebook user, you just have to, where you're watching this on Facebook, just click the link that's there. It says streamyard.com/Facebook, and you give them permission for me to be able to see your face and name. If not, you can throw your name at the end of your comment, and so I get to know who's here with me tonight and asking the questions. I wish you could go too. It's going to be really fun. Hello, welcome. We've got Annette. So y'all know we always stream on both Facebook and YouTube. So whatever is easiest for you to watch, you can watch on either platform. And all our lives are recorded and put back up later. So you can watch this later on. If you miss it, come on late or what have you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Bug. I love you.
I love you too.
That would be little man going for the weekend. It's Mommy's birthday weekend. If you know that on Monday we're announcing a big announcement on my birthday. My birthday's on Monday, so we're going away for the weekend. I still won't be back home on Monday when I make the announcement. I'll be making it from. There's a dog sounding the alarm that Luke's getting picked up. So I'll be making the announcement from the Keys. So I'll have a nice beach view while I'm answering y'all's questions about it. That might go on for a second. But yeah, so that's coming up on Monday. But in the meantime, we're talking about the cruise. So yes, the cruise is going to be super fun. I'm very excited. So I'm going to go over a couple like top level details, some basic information, and then I'm happy to answer y'all's questions as well. Oh my gosh, somebody else's birthday is on Monday. Happy birthday to you as well. June 27th is the best birthday ever. I'm biased. Hello from Mississippi. We got Antonetta. Bye, Lukey. Michelle, I'll let him know that you said bye later. Oh, goodness. Yes. Okay. So this is kind of a free format, nothing crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to show you the best place to find most of the information related to SMAS. So if you hear me say SMAS, that is So Magical at Sea. That is the cruise name. That is what it is. Oh, it's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Oh, goodness. I got him really. Okay, wonderful. Okay, yeah. So you can ask for any questions throughout this entire time, and I'm happy to answer it throughout. Like, give me 1 second, and I will go over and show you where the cruise stuff is. Okay. Oh my God. So I apologize for the dog barking in the background now. All right. So if you go on to here, this is the So Magical Expo website, but here you can see the different locations. Florida's got a ton of information. Texas is getting ready to drop a ton more information. The hotel will be dropping early July, along with some other fun things. And then at sea, you just go on here. If it looks gray, you should be able to move your mouse over it. It should turn purple. You should be able to click it. If not, highly suggest making sure your web browsers are up to date. Somebody else has had an issue with that in the past. But here you get just a quick description of what this cruise is. But you scroll down the itinerary. This is the top level itinerary. The detailed one will be coming out here in the next few weeks. Here in July, it'll come out. I keep having to remind myself we're at the end of June already. Oh my goodness. But here you'll see the different dates. Thursday, May 4th is the day that we get on the ship. It does go out of Port Canaveral, Florida. The best place to fly into is MCO, which is Orlando's airport. It's the big one here in Orlando. It's the closest one. And they do often have shuttles that will take you out to the cruise ports, which is just absolutely wonderful. And that is that night after you get on the ship and we go out to sea is when we're going to have the welcome aboard SMAS party. That SMAS party will be exclusive to just the So Magical attendees and anybody in their cabin. Everybody who's in their cabin is allowed to come to that one as well. The other ones are exclusive to anybody that has a SMAS pass. But we'll have the welcome aboard party. It will be at least an hour long of music and drinks and food and lots of fun right before we go into our special dinner. We're going to have a group dinner, which I think is really cool. If anybody's been on a cruise before, you know that here comes the dog. Hi. He's going to make an appearance. There's his nose. There you go. So excuse me. But the dinners on cruise ships, you typically, I don't know, pre-COVID, I haven't been on a ship since COVID started, but pre-COVID, you would sometimes get paired with people not in your cabin with another party. We always found it fun and adventurous because we always got to meet some new people. But the perk of being a part of our big group is that everybody from the So Magical cabins will be able to sit together at dinner. So we'll have lots of extra time to get to hang out and get to know each other outside of the classrooms and in a relaxed, fun atmosphere. Then we'll have the days at sea, which will be on the Friday and the Sunday. Those are the days we're going to have the classes. As of right now, we're planning on a minimum of 5 classes total, up to 7 or 8. Again, this is still, we're working on the exact details of these classes. I will reveal at least 2 of the classes tonight, what they're going to be. They're really, really great ones. And the other ones in work are amazing classes as well. I'm very excited for them. And the teachers are just amazing as well. So that will be those 2 days. And on Saturday, which is actually our port day, we will be at Labadee, Haiti, which is Royal Caribbean's private island off of Haiti. It is not suggested at this time that you go into Haiti. Maybe in the past it was a better environment to do so, but as of right now, the environment is not to go to Haiti, but to stay and hang out on Labadee. Your food that you get for free on the cruise line is also available on the island. And then if you buy a drink package on your ship, you are also able to use it on the island, which is just wonderful. So again, we'll have our group dinner that night, but that is your day to really have, if you bring your family, have some family time. No classes, but we will have an evening-based party, no host social, something fun for everybody to come do. But it's optional. So if you want one day of no smassing, you're good to go. And then Sunday, like I said before, we're going to have classes throughout the day. There are some big breaks between the classes so that you can still enjoy the ship and relax and feel like it's a vacation that you got to sew on. And then at the end, we will have a farewell party because I don't want to leave without getting to see everybody who was on the ship and having one big sail away type party. And then on Monday, May 8th, we're back in Port Canaveral and you get off the ship there and you either go to an airport, but back home, or hang out at a hotel somewhere and extend your vacation even further. So that's the itinerary here. I'll make sure I'm not ignoring any questions. Okay. Will there be a signature drink for SMAS at the bar? As of right now, no, but I guess that's something I need to be talking to my Royal Caribbean reps about because That sounds awesome. Oh, that's a great idea. Signature drink at the SMAS party. I'm here for it. And yes, it's got to have the blue curacao. Are you proud of me? I can say it now. Curacao is what I used to call it because it sounds cooler anyway. Um, but yeah, I like any sort of drink on a cruise ship to be blue or colorful. It's got to have some orange or yellow or red or blue. It's got to be a rainbow. Will you help me with your sunscreen? I'm going to caveat this. I apologize to everybody else. Michelle might be the only one I will help with her sunscreen, just because I love Michelle. Not that I don't love y'all, but I think I've known Michelle long enough that I will help her get the sunscreen on her back. Let's see. Labadee, Haiti is such a great private island. So many excursions, activities to do there. Yes, it's a really, really great spot that we're going to. A lot of people end up going to Coco Cay, right? Coco Key. It's Coco Key, right? That's the other private island, and it's really cool as well. But I like this one because it's, to me, it seems a little bit more laid back, and I think that's a good one to start with. Samantha asks, any policy against bringing young children? Okay, so on the cruise ship, they do allow any age child to be in attendance on the ship. When it comes for, I apologize, I was reading a question. When it comes to in the classroom, we haven't fully dictated the age limits, but standard policy for So Magical in general, and I'll clarify this later. So you can message me if it's a child you want in the classroom. It depends on the class, but many of the classes, any child under the age of 12, we really don't suggest that they're in the classrooms. And then it just kind of differs on, again, the class type, because some of them aren't meant for brand new sewist or younger sewist, if that makes sense. So if it's somebody you want to bring on the ship, go ahead. They have the kids daycares that go up to age of 3. Anything over the age of 3 or 4, I believe, is kid care on the ship, which is free and included. And so Luke, my 8-year-old, will be with us, and he's very excited because he's like, I get to be in the older kids group on the ship. So he'll be going to the kids club 9 times out of 10, even though we always offer for him to hang out with us. He always wants to ditch us to go to the kids clubs. So if it's about the boat, that's the answer on that. If it's about the classroom, please just message me and I'm happy to help you individually. I'd love to go, trying to figure out a way to possibly consider it. Well, that's what I'm here for tonight, is to answer all your questions. That's what I'm here for. Bring on the questions of any range, and I will see if I can answer them. Probably won't bring them into the class. Yes. Okay. So yeah, on the ship, it's any age. There are some regulations about pregnancy. Think when you're flying, follow kind of the same rules as going on a cruise ship. I think it's around the same. But if you want specifics on kid care and anything like that, highly suggest going to Royal Caribbean's website and looking up what they have there and see if it's right for you and your family. Michelle says she grew up on Royal Caribbean's kids program. It's so fun. And Luke can attest. He's been on both Disney and Royal Caribbean, and he's loved them both. They're both very different from each other, but he really had a blast on the Royal Caribbean one. Okay, Annette says, if I'm fortunate enough to secure a SMAS pass, I'm leaving on a trip on June 26th and won't be back until July 3rd. Can I make my initial deposit before I leave? Yes. Okay. So great question. So the next section I was going to go over are the booking and the payments in that schedule that I have listed there. So the initial deposit. So tonight is the opening for the SMAS Pass. The only way to book your cabin is to book your SMAS Pass first. It was just easier for us to control the quantity that way. So once you book your SMAS Pass, within about a week or so, we will be within a week, we'll be sending you a link to be able to book your cabin. And when that's the case, you can only participate in SMAS activities if you booked your cabin through us. So just fair warning on that. But you will be able to pay earlier than July 1st. And if you have special requirements like Annette here, please just message me and I will try to get it to you sooner. Again, I am going on vacation starting tomorrow, but we're driving. So I'll have my computer and I will try to accommodate anybody as best as I can over the weekend. No guarantees I'll be online every day or all hours of the day like I normally am. But yeah, Annette, if you're fortunate enough to get your SMAS pass, please send me a message and I can help you out on that. Let's see. The deposit when we sign up tonight guarantees us a ticket for the show and a cabin a couple of days later, ? I think I'm a little confused on your question, Samantha. So in relation to the cruise, it's a set number of days. It's May 4th through the 8th. So the cabin's open to you during that time. So if you are able to get the SMAS pass tonight and pay the deposit tonight, then yes, everybody who purchases tonight will be sent a link to be able to sign up for their cabin. Whether you're sharing with somebody else or you're who's going to be a SMAS participant, or if you're sharing with family, you will get that link. I hope that answers your question. Lynn, I do know you're very excited. Is there going to be a room sharing thread? Yeah, so after everybody who's gotten their SMAS pass is able to acquire one, we're going to start a special Facebook group just for SMAS. That way it's not clogging up the main So Magical group or anything, and it's easier for y'all to find all the information you need. So in that group, we'll have any sort of posts or threads related to if you need a roommate or anything of that nature. Okay, who's gonna zip line with me? I was contemplating it. I don't know. I have a fear of heights, but I also think it looks really cool and I kind of want to do it. So I don't know. I might be down. Okay, can you get 4 tickets but book 2 rooms? I highly suggest tonight that everybody buys their own SMAS passes. You can purchase more than one, but highly suggest that you get it yourself. But yes, you will be able to book multiple rooms. There is enough rooms to accommodate all SMAS pass participants, whether or not you are sharing a room, if that clarifies that. Donna says, are you taking applicants to help out during the cruise? As much as I would love to have all the volunteers in the world on the cruise, this is not one where we really need too many worker bees. At this time, we're good. We're good to go. But I appreciate that. Maybe when we get into our other cruises or our longer cruises, we'll be at the point of needing some volunteers. But no, we're fully booked here, and it's a lot. It's the cruises, the SMASs are supposed to be more of a vacation than a hectic expo. And it, the expos, there's so much going on. There's the vendor halls and the classes and the fashion shows and D-Side Fashion, all the exhibits and meetups and exchanges. This is like supposed to be super chill. You're supposed to feel like you went on a vacation, but guess what? You also got to sew and make some cool projects and meet some cool peeps along the way. And it's a great way to do your first cruise. If you've never done one before, it's a very safe and comfortable environment. I know my first cruise as an adult, I went on my own and I thought it was kind of weird because I didn't know who to talk to. So it was like me kind of on my own and my little child. And so I think if it were me starting all over again, going on my first cruise, something like this would have been what I would have wanted, where I can talk to people about like-minded things. Any chance of trying to find someone to share a cabin? Again, yeah, if anybody gets a SMAS pass, we will have a thread in there if folks do need cabin mates. But So Magical will not facilitate who you're cabin mates with. That's kind of been something I've been sticking to since we started the expos is I never want to pair you up with somebody and it not be a good match. So we kind of put that on y'all. We'll put the thread up. You all can choose who you'd like to partner with and share a room with, but that would be totally on y'all. Yes, I will go over that in actually I'll just go over that now real quick while we're talking about it. Diane's asking, where do we buy it? So if you scroll up here, you go over to buy tickets. We just added in a new category called cruise. So if you go onto here, you see right now it's protected. It's password protected. You cannot add that into your cart until 7 p.m. But you'll be able to click here and go ahead and add that to your cart and be able to purchase that. And that is where you will go. So buy tickets, or you can go to shop as well to tickets here. And it's going to take you to the same place. Well, here, just click shop. I apologize. And then I'll go here. That should answer that question. Making sure I'm not missing any questions. Can you talk about how much the difference is in the cabins? Yes, of course. So if you go back to here, okay, we talked about the itinerary. Here it's real quick. I'm going to go over this. Here's a schedule. I'll go over the differences in the cabins here in a second. It's right below this, I promise. So the initial deposit for the SMAS pass is going to be tonight. We do anticipate it's going to fill up just because it is limited on how many folks we can get in to the first one. And then after that, within a week, anybody that was able to purchase a SMAS pass will be sent the link to be able to pay for their deposit on their cabin. Again, the deposit's only going to be $75 per person. Regardless if they're participating in SMAS activities or not, it will be $75 per person. So if you have 4 people in your cabin, it'll be that. And then for after that, it'll be 3 payments. And you'll see that down below. I'll explain those. And here's the date in which each one will be due. September 10th, November 20th, and February 1st is your last and final payment that you will have to pay. At that point, you will be fully paid. And right after that is when you will be able to get your drink passes and book your excursions and all those fun things. A note here is that after you make your deposit here tonight, these 3 payments that you have to make for your SMAS pass are $175 per payment. If you don't want to make payments and you want to pay in full, I will have that option for you as well. You'll just have to message me and I will make sure that I get you the exact listing for just paying it off right out the gate. I know some people prefer to pay it all. Some people prefer the payment. So we're flexible in that. And then if you want to look for the cabin payments, you're going to look below. We're going to scroll on down here. So these are the total prices of the cabins here based on your occupancy. If you're coming by yourself, you don't want to share a room with anybody for whatever reason, you can go ahead and look here. I highly suggest, just because I'm very limited on the spacious balcony, and that's the only section I can put triple and quad people in, is please do not anticipate booking spacious balcony if you're single occupancy. And we have our reasons for that, but highly suggest looking at balcony. This is the most amount of rooms that we have. All the balconies are in amazing spots. We're on multi-levels and we are very close to each other. So that's really cool as well. So if you forget something, you need help with anything, somebody's around the corner, I'm sure. Ocean view and then interior. So interior, you cannot see outside the ship. Sometimes the rooms have little portholes that have digital windows. Sometimes they have nothing. The ocean view rooms have a window where you can see the water, but that's it. It's just a window. And then the balcony is an actual sliding door where you can walk out onto a balcony and you can overlook the water. Spacious balcony just means it's slightly bigger and it allows for people of the 3 and 4 person capacities to go into those rooms. Now, if you want to know what those payments are going to look like, this is what it looks like. And this excludes the deposit, that $75 deposit. This is what will look like broken down. So you can see in here. And I will caveat this because some people will go on to the Royal Caribbean website and say, it's cheaper there. For the majority of the time, it will not be, because this includes your taxes, your fees, your port fees, everything, and your room gratuities. If you are if you're booking on your own through the Royal Caribbean website, your room gratuities will not come out ahead of time. You will pay on the ship. As booking through a group, you have to pay your room gratuities in advance. So that is included in these numbers here. So keep that in mind, that there are differences. It's not an apple to apple comparison. It's apples to lemons. We're the apple. So definitely keep that in mind. But this is what it's going to look like for your payments. So if you're going to have 3 payments. Let's say you book an ocean view. Each payment's going to be $233. And there's 3 payments of that. And then that plus the $75 will get you up to that $774 up here. So that's what it looks like for the pricing. And I hope that answers your question, Diane. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions here. I think it was Diane that asked that question. I'm sorry, it was Angie that asked the question. I hope that answers your question, Angie. Yes, Michelle's not even working this one, just regular attendee. That's how vacation mode is. Yes, it's very vacation mode. I wanted everybody to feel super chill and have a great time. Lisa asks how many SMAS passes are available. We're not releasing that number just yet, but it is limited. But we try to make as much room as humanly possible. Let's put it that way. So excited! My birthday is 5/9. Ooh, that's perfect timing. That is a great present to yourself, and first cruise since you were 6. Ugh, that would be so special. Oh, Angie said, okay. I mean the size experience versus the pricing, just to clarify. Okay, so this is the cabin pricing. So you do have to buy your cabin. You have to book your room. And in there, I will scroll down so you can see this section right here. What the cabin pricing includes versus what it does not include is really, really great read if you've never been on a cruise or it's been a while. There's a lot that comes in that cabin pricing. Your room's included. All your food is included. You don't have to spend a dime on food unless you really want to do one of the specialty dinings or get an alcohol package. All your entertainment, there's shows, there's comedy, there's music, there's a movie theater on the ship, there's movies by the pool at night. There's just so much booked into that number. There's a casino on board. That's not included, but the fact that there's a casino on the ship is usually a good plus for some people. Your gratuities, taxes, and fees are all covered, all your meals. This does take you to a location that you can't necessarily get to easily, Labadee, Haiti. You can get room service. There is nominal fees on that, so usually you have to tip whoever's bringing you the food, but or if you're getting something specialty on there, that's all listed when you get to your room. There's a bunch of nightclubs, bars, day clubs, lots of family entertainment. All the kids clubs are included. So, I mean, and then you have the SMAS Pass, which is additional. And I guess we haven't loaded that on here yet, but the SMAS Pass includes all the individual parties. So the farewell party, the welcome aboard party, the NoHo social. It includes all your classes. It includes, we will have machines for everybody to use during the classes. So you will not have to bring a machine unless you really, really want to. And that will be, once you sign up, you will let me know when you sign up for your cabin, whether or not you're going to want to bring your own machine or not. But the machines will be included, all your class kits, majority of your supplies. There's very, very few supplies that you will have to bring on. I'm even working with cam snaps right now to get presses available for everybody to use on the ship during the classes. There's so many things that are included into that. Your welcome bags, some other goodies I don't want to disclose yet because I want some of the things to be surprises, but there's a lot that's rolled up into that number. And the teachers, as of right now, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom, but the 3 primary teachers that we have teaching are Lauren Mormino from Mormino, Nicole from Sonar, and Fran from Fab Designs. If y'all know Fran teaches at the sewing studio, and she's been teaching at So Magical since year 2. And all amazing teachers teaching fabulous patterns. And then teacher assistants will be Melanie from Zorel, Lily from Lily of the Arts, who also works for Melanie at Zorel, Kathy from Aitzai Creations, and Connie from Creations by Connie Embroidery. So those will be the teacher assistants who will be working in the classrooms alongside with them. So that just gives you an idea of the level of amazing companies that are just going to be in attendance. I hope that answers those questions. And let me backtrack, make sure I'm not missing anything. I just want to say thank you for always answering all my questions, listener. I try to answer as fast as possible. If I don't answer you right away, I do apologize. Either I didn't see it right away or, things have been a little crazy around here. I'm a bit new for cruises. Is the double occupancy price per person or total for the cabin? That double occupancy is the total price, not price per person. That's why we listed it there that way. So, you can, if you're looking at double occupancy, you can divide that by 2. So if it's you and a friend, you can split that cost in 2, if that makes sense. But that is the total price. Will there be email reminders when payments are due? Yes, there will be email reminders out to everybody. And plus, we'll put everybody in the Facebook group. So we'll try to hit you from all ends and remind you, here's the link. If you want to pay early, here it is. If you want a reminder like the day of, here's that reminder. So yes, they will go out, and I'm usually pretty good. If you need help, I will message you directly as well. We'll try to make sure. Can we pick our room location on the ship? We will have 2 options when you book your cabin. Again, this will come after you book your SMAS Pass. When we send out the link for that, you'll have the option to either let us pick your room or for you to pick your room. And again, we have limited rooms on the ship. So we will provide those if that's what you would like to do, if you want to pick your room yourself. I know some people prefer midship, although I will say majority of our rooms I think are midship. But some people prefer lower versus higher. So yeah, so if you're one of those who really needs to pick your room, I'm one of them myself. I've already picked my room, so y'all can't have that one. But if y'all really want to pick your room, that will be an option, and we can send you the list of rooms and what the floor plans look like. So that if that helps you at all. Connie, how dare you be late? I'm just kidding. Hi. What about the full payment for the SMAS Pass? So for tonight, we are only doing the deposit, but if you did want to pay the remainder amount right out the gate, you are more than welcome to do that. You can just send me a message after you've purchased your SMAS Pass, and that will be an option for you. It may not come until next week, again, because I am on vacation until next Wednesday, but I will make that an option for anybody that does want to pay in full versus doing payments. Okay, great. I'm glad I answered your previous question. Oh, look at that. David and Connie just went on a Royal Caribbean cruise here. Well, oh my gosh, was it a week ago maybe? He said breakfast room service was free. Lunch, dinner, late night was $7 and change plus gratuities one fee per delivery, not how much. Oh, good to know. I know it's changed a little bit since we've last gone on a cruise, on any cruise line for that matter. So that's wonderful to know. We always like to get breakfast room service, and we always like to schedule ours for early in the morning. Now it's there, we can eat, and then we could just go about our day and do whatever we want. Excuse me. I think I answered this already, Diane, but that double occupancy price is for the total cost. So 2 people. Let me scroll back up so y'all can see that here. This is the total cost for 2 people, not per person. And so this is the total cost for 3 people in the room. Again, keep in mind the cabin cost is separate from your SMAS pass. Each person has to separately pay the $600 SMAS pass if they're going to participate in any of the activities, specifically classes. Like if they're coming to classes, they have to pay for the SMAS pass. That's not to say that you can purchase, let me rephrase that. You can come on your own and buy your SMAS pass and come in classes and then have your family in your room. They do not have to if they're not going to participate in classes. But if you plus 3 other people or 1 other person in your room wants to do classes, you have to have your SMAS pass. When this evening is available to purchase at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've got 23 minutes. My alarm's probably going to go off. You're going to hear my alarm at some point. Remind me to get off of this and make sure everything's ready. Everything's ready to go. But here in the next roughly 20 plus minutes, we will be going live with these SMAS passes. Sorry if I missed it, but does a person who reserves a cabin just add the roommate's name to the room? Yes. So if whoever is purchasing the room, the cabin, should be somebody that's participating in SMAS and gets the SMAS pass. Then once you get the link to get your cabin, you will choose which occupancy room that you want, single, double, triple, or quad. And then you will fill in the names of each of those people. And there's additional information that will be required for you to fill that in. You will need their date of birth, their citizenship, and their gender as it states on their birth certificate. That is requirements from Royal Caribbean. And I do want to caveat this and say this because I think some people weren't aware of it before, is as of this day, as of today, Royal Caribbean does require that you are fully vaccinated by the time you get on the cruise ship. That could change by the time we get on the cruise. However, I ask that if you get your SMAS pass today, that you keep that in mind and know that you must be fully vaccinated. That is where we stand as of today. That is not Kayla's policy or So Magical Expo's policy. That is Royal Caribbean's policy. David, I don't think you can get a bigger room. Fran's here. Oh, yay. We're so excited. If you're unable to attend, what are your refund policies? Great question. If you scroll down just a wee bit further, here at the bottom, we have cancellation policy and what that looks like. So all the deposits are non-refundable, so you will not get those back. However, here's the breakdown. I will let you peruse those on your own, but that's how it's listed, how you can cancel and what amount of money that you will get back compared to what you've put into it. So this is all on sewmagicalexpo.com under the @sea section. Make sure you go and read that beforehand. Yes, Connie, it's going to be a blast. Great question, Rebecca. Passports are not required by Royal Caribbean because it's a closed loop cruise, which means that we're leaving the United States and we're coming back to the United States. However, it's highly suggested that you do have I'm sorry, I was reading another question. It is suggested that you have your passport, especially if you get off the ship at any time, and keep that passport with you or locked away in your room. But if you do not bring a passport, you are required to have a birth certificate And I believe a marriage certificate if your name differs from your birth certificate. We are working on getting all the big cruise Q&A listed onto the website here in the next couple weeks. But you can also go onto Royal Caribbean's website and you can look at what their documentation requirements are. Yes, Belinda, totally agree. Having a passport is helpful. Yeah, because if you do get stuck in the port for whatever reason, they can get you home very fast. Exactly, and get through customs. Yeah, because they look at that and it's got your picture, it's got everything you need on there, and it seems to make things a lot easier. So it's not required. I went many years myself not having a passport and going on cruise ships, but I've found that it is a lot easier once I had one. If you have to get med evacuated off, you need a passport because then they take you to the nearest country island. Did not know that. So, yep. So, highly suggested that you have a passport. However, not a requirement, if that helps. You don't need both. You need one or the other. I will try to make sure that the link to Royal Caribbean's documentation is listed on the website as well. Yes, I did say gender on your birth certificate. Your most, I don't know, I'd have to look at my birth certificate, but that was the requirement that they sent me is based on the gender on your birth certificate. Again, that is not So Magical Expo policy. That is Royal Caribbean policy in what they require based on information when signing up for a cruise. Can you show one more time where to go to find the SMAS Pass deposit if you're on the website? I sure can. All right, so this is the So Magical Expo website, sewmagicalexpo.com up here. And then you can go over here to buy tickets. Click that. There's cruise and tickets. Go to the cruise one. And here you'll see it. It says protected, but here in the next 17 minutes, it will not say that. And you'll be able to click add to cart and you will be able to put the information you need. I will say this. If you have not already signed into your account at some point, please do so right this minute. Go sign into your account under my account right here. I'm already signed in, but you can go click this. Make sure you sign in. If you've never signed in before or you have never purchased from us before, go ahead and register a new account because that is required to check out and it will slow you down. So if you're one of those folks who have not bought a Florida or Texas ticket this year, you will need to do that. Okay, Teresa Williams is having issues. Teresa, send me a personal message real quick with your email so I can send you a link on my back end. There are some people who have been having issues and I've been sending them links directly with their password reset, and I will make sure I do that right now. So if anybody's having that issue, you know for a fact that your email is assigned to a account, make sure that you send me a message within the next 10 minutes so I can send you a forgot password link. Teresa Williams. Okay. Any other questions before we get started here? I see a lot of y'all are working on logging into your accounts. It's just funny. All right. All right, Teresa, your password reset has just been sent as well. Diane, also send me a personal message right now with your email so that I can send you a link real quick. Again, if anybody needs that general information, go here at the top where it says @sea. You can click this and it gives you a spoonful of information for y'all. Classes will come out. Well, these classes differ at the expo. Yes, I was going to tell you some of the classes tonight, was I not? So Lauren will be teaching the peekaboo pattern, which is one of her patterns. It's similar, not the peekaboo. I apologize. The bomb.com is what she's teaching. It's similar to the peekaboo, but it has the extra flap that folds down. It's really great for makeup, a little carry bag. It's great for a class bag to put all your tools and items in. And then Nicole from Sonar will be teaching her Gallivanter passport wallet because we felt that was very on point with going on a cruise. So those are the two primary sewing classes. There are some no-sew classes as well. So those will be released here shortly. And then we're looking at having some optional classes as well. And the optional classes, one of them, I can tell you one of them right now, is going to be the congoer. And that's a really cool one that's just recently come out, and we're very excited. So we're looking to add that one to our optional classes. So there's going to be some let me rephrase that. There's going to be some open sewing time for y'all. Yes, the bomb.com is a really, really cute pattern. All right. Diane, make sure you get me that message so I can send it to you in the back end. If anybody else is having issues signing in, please let me know because I don't want anybody to get slowed down for any reason. Okay, Teresa, good. I'm glad that worked. Let's see. Diane, nope. Diane, you may not have an account, so you might have to register a new one. Will the optional class be an additional fee? Nope, it will not. It will be part of that fee. So if you want to just grab the class kit and take it and not sew it up, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to sew it up then and there, it'll be great time because we'll have a boatload, literally, of teachers who can help you sew it up and do it without any issues at all. So, and there will be a no-sew class option as well, which we're so excited about. All right, I've got probably 2 minutes before my alarm's going to go off and tell me to get the heck off and make sure everybody's taken care of before we start this. All right, Diane, looks like you're good to go on your account now. Any last minute questions? I'm here to answer them. Lots of good stuff tonight. I appreciate everybody coming on and asking your questions. And then I will say this, if you don't get on tonight and you're not able to get a SMAS pass, we are working on additional cruises already. So there will be more opportunities, I promise, to come and participate in a SMAS. And we're working on different options, whether it's length or location. So just lots more in the work. And also, please don't forget, on Monday, we're dropping a big announcement, not related to the cruise. Clearly, we both worked too much to talk about this recently. Truth. There is, I just saw a separate question, not on this, but there's SMAS deposit is currently password protected, but that password protection will come off at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, I saw somebody say, is it password protected right now? I'm like, yes, it is. Oh, there's my alarm. I have 10 minutes. Okay, so big announcement on Monday, not related to the cruise, but it's going to be a big one. And so I think we might run a competition, a giveaway this weekend related to it. So, if you can guess what it is, might give out something really big and really fun. So keep an eye out on that tomorrow. And tomorrow resumes the continuous announcements of all the Texas vendors that have signed up. We have quite a few more to release and announce. So that continues tomorrow. All right. If y'all don't have any more questions, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. May the odds be ever in your favor if you want to get on and get this cruise. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. If you can't get a hold of me right away, please just give me a little patience this weekend as I am on vacation. But I will be back as soon as I can, or answer messages whenever I have some free time. So good luck, y'all. Bye.